Menopause can be a rough ride for women. Women entering their 40s, what happens to their hormones? This is also known as menopause, and it's not as complicated as you might think. Make sure you save this reel because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about menopause. Stick around to the end because we'll be covering what happens, how this affects your body, and what symptoms you can get. But firstly, what happens? The number of follicles inside of your ovaries goes down. So for this reason, the hormone FSH can't properly stimulate the follicles. And for that reason, there's no LH surge, luteinizing hormone. With no LH surge, then there is no ovulation. And with no ovulation, then there's no estrogen production. Secondly, how does this affect your body? Well, the first place are the ovaries. Because of the lack of the follicles, then the ovaries become smaller, thinner, and begin to scar. Because of the lack of estrogen, then the mucosal layer of the vagina begins to atrophy, which makes it drier and thinner. Bone health. So in normal healthy bones, there are two major cells. There are your osteoblasts and your osteoclasts. Osteoblasts make new bone and osteoclasts absorb old bone. Normally these two are in balance with each other. But because of the lack of estrogen, this actually causes more osteoclasts to be active. Therefore, more bone is being absorbed. This makes your bones thinner and more likely to break and fracture. Arteries. So a lack of estrogen actually causes the walls of your artery to become narrower. This is called vasoconstriction. And it causes more LDL cholesterol to be deposited into the walls of your arteries. And remember, cholesterol can cause heart attacks, strokes, and blood clots. Now that I've brought you up to speed, what symptoms does this generate? About 75% of women experience vasomotor symptoms. This means hot flushes, night sweats, palpitations, and migraines. About 60% of women experience urogenital symptoms. This means dryness, itchiness, and painful intercourse, as well as urinary incontinence, urgency, and frequency of urine. About 45% of women get psychogenic symptoms. This includes mood changes like irritability, anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbance. Now that you know everything, menopause can be a rough ride for women, but there are many different treatment options out there. Check the caption below for all of the different options. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and share this reel with your family and friends.